Andrey Marin, the Department of Pigeon Control. A pigeon flew into our establishment yesterday. While all the leading engineers were running around in panic, Director Dagov locked himself in his office and was monitoring everything through the keyhole on his door. After realizing the gravity of the situation, he called an emergency meeting. Few moments after he put his phone down, somebody shyly knocked at the door where the leading engineers, which were waiting for some time there. They were fully aware. When the chaos comes, when faith leaves them, the ship can only save by their brave captain. The meeting led to the decision of founding a pigeon control department, and the leader of it is going to be the leading engineer in Pichurin, as well as Mutaborov being named as his vice. It took them some time to decide who is going to be the vice since the rest of the leading engineers were busy monitoring the working progress of our milling machine operator, Volodya. Hard task indeed it was. After some discussion, where only Dagov was actually talking, role of assistant went to a flower tin. The pressure went away, everything seemed to be fine, but only Dagov was still uncertain and started looking for a vice, and happily enough, Secretary Valery Abdurahmanovich gave our insatiable leader a chocolate brick and a coffee. The long-awaited break has come. Halfway relaxed, Dagov started watching his shoelaces through his binoculars. Everything seemed to go on a calm note, but at the 6th hour of meeting, he flipped again and with a red face he yelled,
"Catching the pigeon isn't enough! You have to let him outside as well!"
and decided to put up another department which is going to be responsible for pigeons' freedom. His offer was received with ovation. All the leading engineers were clapping their hands when were also wondering on how did they never thought about such a brilliant idea. The question now was next, who's going to lead the new department? It was taken by the same Pichurin, and shortly everybody started calling him the hero of our time. To help Pichurin out in his hard mission, old soldiers Mutaborov and his flower tin were called. They had a fairly decent experience, since they have been in the pigeon control department since the beginning of the meeting. For example, Vice Mutaborov already managed to yell at the flower tin because it didn't buy burst catchers yet. Everything was ready to go. They only needed a meeting report. Secretary Valery Abdurahmanovich was fuming while slowly typing on a keyboard with one finger, as well as being watched by Dagov through his black binoculars. When the report was ready, everybody in the room signed it, and the night came by that time. All the meeting attendants went home, and on the next day they found out that the milling machine operator Volodya kicked the pigeon out through the wide open window with a mop. The end.